It's another wonderful Tuesday, and we come your way once more with Heritage in Focus, transmitting live from the campus of Heritage Christian University College here in Amasaman. And today is the 13th day of August, the year of our Lord 2024. And interestingly, today on the show, I'm going to have a conversation with two gentlemen, I must say, young gentlemen, who are actually coming in today with so much energy, so much enthusiasm to talk more about Heritage Christian University College, because September admission is currently ongoing, and that is why they are here today with me to also talk about how you can also join the family of Heritage this year and then also early 2025. The show is Heritage in Focus, proudly brought to you by Heritage Christian University College. Bachelor of Business Administration programs are available for you to choose from, and then also Bachelor of Science programs are all available, which our gentlemen will be talking about later on the show. If you are somebody who is also looking out for a media school to attend, if you are interested in doing camera handling, if you are interested in doing videography, if you are interested in doing video editing, and also doing something like what I'm doing today, then Heritage Media Center is the place for you to find yourself. Admission is also currently ongoing for all the fields in multimedia and also journalism. You can contact 020-673-0382, 020-673-0382 for more information about the media center as well. My name is Dennis Abe, and as we always do, please tell a friend that Heritage in Focus is on your screens, and so you can join us on Facebook at Truth TV Ghana, on Facebook at Truth TV Ghana, so we can all share the experiences together. Send in your thoughts via SMS and also on WhatsApp 0246 428860, I'll go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll be introducing my energetic gentlemen who today are going to help us to talk more about Heritage Christian University College. Stay tuned.
Hello. Do you know, by doing your undergraduate studies in informatics at Heritage Christian College, you can get professional certifications too? Yes, you can. My name is Jojo Latte, and I lead the Department of Informatics at Heritage. Our program is informed by the need for graduates who have deep understanding of ideas and skill sets for informatics to serve the nation. My message to you is, please come and enroll with us in any of our programs, namely BSc Information Technology, BSc Information Security, so that you can get this benefit. One, you get to learn hands-on experience with compassionate faculty who are themselves practitioners in the field. Two, you get mandatory training in entrepreneurship and ethics. Three, we give you relevant industry experience through internship and field trip. Four, we expose you to our modern computer lab that facilitates hybrid learning. And five, we give you professional certifications whilst you train for your degree. In these areas, network engineering, software engineering, system analysis, user experience, data security, cyber security, among others. Now, all these initiatives are to ensure that our graduates thrive when they find themselves in the world of work. And we have graduates who have found themselves in destinations such as Bank of Africa, Accountants General's Department, Ghana Commercial Bank, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, among others.
My name is Hilda Dasa, a proud alumna of Heritage Christian College from the Department of Informatics, where I studied Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. The department is powered by a remarkable team of dedicated faculty who made my learning experience exceptional. Their dedication to excellence truly sets Heritage apart. The program content and the courses I learned has prepared me for the job market in the well-sought-after field of IT. I am so proud to have been part of the Heritage community as a student who has been equipped with entrepreneurial skills as well.
I invite you to enroll today, and you won't regret you did.
Are you interested in building yourself in the media sector? Do you want to be a journalist, a videographer, a photographer, or any media personnel? Then Heritage Media Center is the right place to be. Ashon Michaelina is my name, a student of the Heritage Media Center. Heritage Media Center is just not centered on theory, but mostly about practicals. I am a student studying both journalism and multimedia. Someone would ask, can I study both journalism and multimedia? Yes, you can, and it also comes with a discount. Studying at Heritage Media Center gives you the opportunity to have access to all learning materials. Here at Heritage Media Center, we have the best lectures. Their main aim is to make sure we get the best of understanding. Come to Heritage Media Center and have that quality education.
We started a conversation behind the scenes already, and interesting stuff happening. So we are still live on Truth TV with Heritage in Focus. Let me introduce my guest on the show today, for you to know them. Somebody telling me. Anyway, let me start off from my extreme right. In terms of this direction, my extreme right is supposed to be here. But Mr. Emmanuel Adomako Asamoah, he is an admissions officer here at Heritage Christian University College. Ima, how are you doing?
By the grace of God, we are fine. Yeah, we can't complain.
And it's been a while. I took some Tom Brown. Eh?
Yeah, then it means you are missing a lot. So you have to come home, come to our office, come and take yours, go and prepare and enjoy. Yeah,
Mr. Tom Brown, good to have you on the show. And one of the troublesome personalities you can find on the campus of Heritage.
No troublesome, Dennis. You have to do better.
Rudin Adams.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm a bit hungry. I didn't eat Tom Brown so as well. I don't know why he's out of supply. But why are you starving us?
I have a lot in store. Just come. Maybe you don't have money. Come, I'll give it to you.
That could be the factor. that could be the main factor, I think. So it's not about you not or him not having.
I've seen you, so definitely I'm going to get the support I need. So why not?
Exactly.
We'll talk about that after the show. Anyway, good to have both of you on the show today.
Thank you. All right,
it's a pleasure. Not easy having you. But let me start off from you, Emmanuel. What's happening currently at Heritage?
So Heritage, a lot of things are happening when it comes to academic work and other things. But what I want to zoom on is the admission. So we all know September admission is in progress, and so we are expecting applications. But for if today is the first time you are watching Heritage in Focus, Heritage Christian University College is accredited by GTech, and we've existed since 2015. We've done a lot of things. We've had some successes. We've done 4 graduations so far. We have a lot of programs ranging from BSc, some like nursing, IT, information security. We also have the several BBA programs. We have BA psychology. We have accounting and finance, accounting with computing. We have logistics and supply chain management, and a lot of them. And Heritage, what I would say in summary is we are set up to provide what we refer to as providing a missing link in university education. And so I think throughout the conversation, you have the chance to get a lot about Heritage Christian University College.
Interesting. So, just an overview of what is happening with Heritage in terms of admissions and some of the programs that are available. But let me come to you. Student Success and Alumni Support Office. That's where you belong.
Yeah, sure.
Tell us about that particular office. Why the establishment of the office?
Okay, so thank you for having me and the office on the show as well. So the Student Success and Alumni Support Unit is an office under the Dean of Students, and basically what we do is student engagement and then alumni support. So whatever being the issue of the students, it is first handled by us, and then we push it to the Dean of Students for a better conclusion. So literally, in summary, I'll just say that we are like the guardian angels of all the students here. Yeah, it's sort of us. We are there to solve their problems and make sure that their academic endeavors on campus are good, and even their entertaining lifestyles. We make sure that they are, at the best that they can have.
How do you try to draw the line between some of your services and maybe that of the student body, the SRC I'm referring to?
I mean, that's why I like the fact that I said we are the guardian angels, because the SRC is under us as well. So we monitor their activities and make sure that any program that they have for the students, are in line with our 5 C's. That's the core values of the school. To make sure that they are having the best of entertainment, but they are not losing their moral, upbringing, and all that. Because you can have, infiltrated bad entertainment on campus, and we don't want that in our school. So we make sure that we have that kind of fine tuning to good entertainment on campus to make sure that they don't lose their Christian values as well.
So we try to blend and make sure you are just in there. All right, Emmanuel, let me come back to you and find out from you.
Okay.
What is it that Heritage Christian University College stands on to say, yes, despite the numerous tertiary institutions or the universities that we have, choose us and come to us?
Oh, okay. So this is great question. I appreciate the fact that there are a lot of universities in Ghana, in West Africa, Africa, and at large the world, and every institution have their core values. So when you come to Heritage, we have our core values and we are intentional about it. It's like we have intentionally and consciously set up 5 C's, and we have some of them like conviction, character development, again creativity, and also compassion and community. And so if you check our academic delivery, it's like you don't just come and pass through as a student. So what we are doing intentionally is giving education, tertiary education that goes beyond the classroom.
Okay.
And so you can be reading accounting, you can be reading theology, but what again can you do as a theology student? What again can you do as an accounting student? And so we have some centers that put together to help students to put them on that scale, so that wherever they find themselves, whether in the local setting or global setting, you can compete. And so, for instance, when we talk about creativity, which is one of our strong pillars, we believe that as image bearer of God on earth, everybody has that capability, ability in you. God has given you something, and so you need, what I say, an agent to help you to bring that thing into reality. And that is the role that Heritage plays. So we have a center like Center for Entrepreneurship, Philanthropy, and Ethics. And consciously, we encourage students to come up with business ideas. We remind students of the fact that they have to be creative. Like, they shouldn't just see a problem, sit down at their corner and complain, like mostly we hear people do or say in Ghana. You don't have to just complain and leave it, but see a solution in the problem, bring out something, and obviously get something to help yourself, the community you find yourself in, and the society at large. So that is it about the creativity. And among other things, we are doing many things that maybe through the conversation you will get to unveil a lot of them.
I called you Ahinuba because it's a statement that he really loves. But no, let me ask you, with a student support office, the 5 C's that he has mentioned, you did mention that you are the guardian angels, for the student body and all of that. But which among these 5 C's do you think the student support and alumni support, student success and alumni
Yeah.
support office are really driving on really hard, so that at the end of the day, students will know that yes, they have a backbone, they have a guardian angel to rely on.
I think we are doing so great by incorporating all the 5 so far. But what normally I see myself doing the most is the community aspect of it, where we try our possible best to bring all the students together under forums, under tutelage, under entertainment, under good Christian values, to make sure that each and every one of them have a fair idea of where the school wants to be, and a fair idea of how they would have to appear and look different and stand out among their peers when they go out in public. Because I, for instance, when I was in school 2 years ago, I dedicated myself into learning the core values and making sure that I experience bits and pieces of all these things. And gladly to say, when I stand out among my peers, I'm like, wow, did I school outside the country or something? I can rub shoulders with my fellows who are outside, and I love it because I'm getting all that exposure, all that tutelage, all that intentional core values that these people are doing to make sure that we stand out here. And I'm not even traveled outside, and I love it. So that is what the unit is also looking at, making sure that all the students pick at least bits and pieces of all the 5 and stand out and become great leaders as we want them to turn out.
Emmanuel, one thing that we usually find so difficult, especially in the situation we find ourselves in as a country, we keep talking about character, bad habits, bad behaviors as a country and as people.
Yeah.
And character is one of the core values. How well do you think it's sinking in into these students who are at Heritage, and how it can also transform our viewers who are watching us this afternoon?
Well, so character is key wherever you find yourself, as a nation, as an institution. If you want to develop, character is key. But it's not a 1 day journey. So it's like a continuous thing that we have to, a culture that we have to build. So a typical example is when you are confronted with issues, how do you handle them? It starts from as a student on campus, it starts right from your hostel. You live there with people. That is where the community will come in. Obviously, once you are not living as island, people will wrong you. But situations like that, how do you respond or react? And so the heritage bit is to consciously remind them of the good values that Christ gave us, to love your neighbor as yourself. Because I know that when somebody takes something that belongs to you without your notice, you will not be happy. And so, as part of the character formation, you are also cautioned, or you are encouraged also to take good care of others' property, not to just go about and take it whilst you don't have the authority to do so. Again, when you have you are taking care of somebody's something, how do you take good care of it? So you have to take care of it as something that belongs to you. So students will come to school. Obviously, the motive is to get trained, go out there to deliver at workplace. What kind of attitude that do you we exhibit at the workplace? Do you just go there, be on your phone, and just close and expect something to hit your account at the end of the week? So these are the very little things, because when these little things are overlooked, they end up to become big issues. And so these are the small things that consciously the school is reminding students to stay away from. And we do this in various ways. So if you check how our academic delivery is done intentionally, our lecturers, some of them, when they go to class, they have the time to listen to students, to know their grievances, in a way to also shape them. Because when they are coming up like that, sometimes certain things that you see or you are exposed to tend to shape you and define you. But And so you are also exposed to other angles. You might think that is the only way to go. So that is the personal one-on-one interaction that we have. We also have, as a community, what we call General Assembly. It's a form of extracurricular activity where we meet as a community to digest topics that affect individuals, like your inner self and also career, also other moral aspects. And so I remember sometimes you go to General Assembly and we face certain issues that we sometimes moral issues, ethical issues, and we don't know where to draw the line. But we are getting good counsel from our senior members like Professor Tulek, Dr. Samuel Chumesi Ankra, and the others in the community who are experienced in life, and they use their life lessons to help us to appreciate some of these things. And so to sum it all, we know we are doing our part. It's not a one-day journey, but year on, and from the testimonies that we also have from students who have passed through the school and have gone out to do their national service, it tells you that in attitude and character wise, though we can't achieve 100% within the immediate term, but the testimony that is coming is something positive, and I believe that once we keep on trying and hitting hard, we will have that positive impact.
Interesting to hear. Do you want to add anything to that now?
I just wanted to highlight on the testimonial part of it, because when our nursing students went out for their practice and the clinicals per se, and at Reach, we had a good report that wow, our students really stands out among other students that are there, and that brings us joy to see that we are doing something great in that part of channeling good character in our students, for instance. And also there is this professional forum that we also organize for the students that will teach them how to be ethical in their workplaces. We invite people from outside to come and share their experiences and their ideas to how we can carve these students to be. And we love what we are seeing, and the students are doing. Kudos to all the students, paying critical attention to whatever we are teaching them, and it's great.
It's great. So we are having a conversation with two great gentlemen, Emmanuel Adomako and then also Nuruddin Adams, this afternoon on the show, telling us more about Heritage Christian University College and then also admission stuff and among some support services that are available at Heritage Christian University College. Let me take this message coming in from, okay. This one says, I'm watching you live from Kumasi, and I'm here with my kid. Thank you so much. Tell your kid to grow up fast so that he or she can come to school. And that's coming in from Phineas. Thank you so much for doing the watching. Hope the family is doing well. Yeah. This one also coming in from Seth, and Seth says, good to hear some of the things from Heritage, but sometimes it still baffles my mind. I've been wanting to just come and have a look at the campus, but I'm unable to make time. But just one day I will. Seth, we'll be waiting for you to just make your way. Just pick a car. I don't know where you are, but pick a car and say you are going to Amasaman. Just pick a taxi straight to the campus of Heritage Christian University College for you. Let me take this one and then we can move on as well. This one also coming in. It says, I'm doctor from Besiansi. Where's Besiansi? I know Besiansi is somewhere in Ghana. Okay, so doctors have both of you on the show, but do you have supply chain management? Yes, I think you did mention supply chain, logistics and supply chain. Yeah, so it's available. Get in touch with us for more details on that. Let me take the last one, then we can continue our conversation on the show. This one is coming from Ernest Kwame. Hey. Ernest Kwame says, please, I'm from Kaswa, but why is it at Heritage you don't do midwifery? Bema. Do you have guys who do midwifery?
Yeah.
I see. It will be coming very, very soon. I think. But Emmanuel, just touch on that before we midwifery. Somebody is asking on that.
Yeah. So if you check our programs, we have a lot of undergraduate programs, and we have some graduate programs as well. And we are working on a number of them.
Okay.
And I know midwifery is part, so they should expect it.
Okay.
Maybe within this year, but we don't have the approval to start it yet.
Okay.
But we have worked on it and we have gone far.
Okay.
So very soon
Okay.
we will bring the news to them when they can start applying.
Okay. All right. So Ernest, that's your information. It's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline. Very soon, midweek will start, so you can join us. All right. So let's go for a quick break at this point. When we come back, Nuri will be telling us more about the office and how some of the services they are offering in there affects students academically, and then also how it impacts some alumni who are out there already in the job market. We'll be back after this break.
Are you interested in building yourself in the media sector? Do you want to be a journalist, a videographer, a photographer, or any media personnel? Then Heritage Media Center is the right place to be. Ashon Michaelina is my name, a student of the Heritage Media Center. Heritage Media Center is just not centered on theory, but mostly about practicals. I am a student studying both journalism and multimedia. Someone would ask, can I study both journalism and multimedia? Yes, you can, and it also comes with a discount. Studying at Heritage Media Center gives you the opportunity to have access to all learning materials. Here at Heritage Media Center, we have the best lectures. Their main aim is to make sure we get the best of understanding. Come to Heritage Media Center and have that quality education.
Hi, my name is Dr. Nathan Bills. I am the head of the Department of Theology and Ministry at Heritage Christian University College. At Heritage, we are interested in forming our students and graduates in the values of conviction and character and creativity, compassion, and community. At the heart of Heritage's mission is the Department of Theology and Ministry. Heritage was founded as a church response to a continental need. So Heritage, in its very DNA, cares about the church, cares about forming men and women who have spiritual.
TV coming out with Heritage in Focus. And before the break, I told you we are going to hear from Rudin telling us how all of the services that they are offering at the Student Success and Alumni Support Unit, how they contribute in shaping the lives of students academically and also generally as well, and then also how it affects alumni who are out there. So, Rudin, let me just ask you, how do you manage to do all of these things or services that you're offering? How do you manage to go about all of them, and how are they having impact on the students and also alumni?
I would say that with strategic planning, we've been able to execute
Not just planning,
yeah,
but strategic.
strategic, because you are working with students and they have a lot of confusions and being exposed to new things, so they will have to quickly ask you questions. So sometimes I get some questions like, "Oh, guys, please take it easy on me."
I see.
But that is part of the job, because you have to always be ready to help them. And one of the services that we do is advisory, where they come with their problems and like, okay, I want to stop this course. I feel like this course is not the right thing for me, but it's just because the person doesn't feel more motivated to do it or doesn't see where the future lies for him or her. So what we do is that we give them, guidance. We talk to them, and the office also has this what we call the academic advising policy, where we give them to HODs, the head of departments, to groom them, to talk to them daily and find out that, okay, this is what I want to become. If you want to become a doctor, you don't have to be in the marketing class. You get it? So maybe the person doesn't really know what they actually want to become in the future. So we then ask them questions. Where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you want to see yourself working? Do you want to be an entrepreneur yourself? Do you want to work with somebody? If you get the right answers to these questions that we ask them, some of these questions, and then we channel their focus on what they have to actually do, and it's helping. It's helping. Some come, they come back and tell us that, oh, this direction you gave me, I mean, I love it. I didn't know that if I'm studying this, I'll be, churning my future into this direction. And we love the feedback that is coming on so far.
Just a follow up on that. And so, how does the school or your office handle matters when it comes to psychology, psychological matters and mental health?
So we have a professional psychologist on grounds that is ready to listen for students' problems and listen to them. Like if you have any problem, maybe sometimes it's not just that we are hungry and we don't have money on us. Maybe some experiences and trauma that some students have faced either at home or even on their journey here to campus, they might encounter some problems. It is up to the psychologist to sit them down, talk to them and find out what is happening, give them constructive advice so that they know that, it is not going to be easy. The academic journey is not going to be easy, but you're in the right facility to make sure that you have it, the best way that you can. So we have a whole system of psychology, here that students can take advantage of. It's free as compared to other places. It's totally free for all students to take advantage of, and they are doing so.
And how about the alumni? How do you get them on board? How do you try to hear them out, to offer some support to them?
Yeah, so one thing that we are doing so keenly is keeping in contact with our alumni. We have various ways that we are keeping in contact with. I don't want to share it outside with maybe some other people are just waiting to think out strategy. Yeah, but we have a lot of medium and channels that we keep updated with our database with our alumni, and we know where our alumni are, where they are working, what they find themselves doing, and I'm glad to say that most of our alumni are, working. And I'm happy when I'm ever going through the database. I'm like, okay, this person is working, this person is working, this person is working. That means that the school is doing something great. And so we have numerous channels of keeping updated by the alumni, and I think their body, the Alumni Association, is also doing great, and I think that they're about to, enact new offices, and so I'm looking forward to that as well, so that we can have a good collaboration and work. And I know you're one of the chairman, so congratulations, in advance to your position as the Dennis is a big guy. Dennis is a big guy, and I love the fact that you are part of this team, because we have so much hope in you, and we can see the extraordinary things that he's doing. And I'm proud to say that he's an alumnus as well. And so, see you here. Anytime I go through your database, I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to see this.
Yes, I asked you for the support you are giving out to the alumni.
Boy, I'm not satisfied. Should I go on?
It's okay.
Okay. We'll keep it.
Emmanuel, let me find out from you. You did mention the programs earlier, but maybe someone is watching. For instance, Ernest, who sent us a message earlier, was asking of midwifery. But for the available programs, if someone is interested in applying for any of the programs, what are the requirements and what are the processes to go through?
All right, so we have a lot of programs, like I said earlier. BA Psychology, ranging from BA Psychology, we have Accounting and Finance, Accounting and Computing, or Accounting with Computing, Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Info Security, IT, that is Information Technology. We also have we've introduced new ones too, and we are looking forward to additional programs. Okay. So currently, if you want to come, you see that it goes with the general admission requirements specified by GTEC, that is Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. In fact, they are in charge of all tertiary education. So A1 to C6 for 3 core 3 electives. That is what we use. So for instance, based on the requirement A1 to C6, assuming you get C6 throughout, then it becomes something like 36. Okay. You get it? So once you fall within that, you are good to go. And we pick English and Maths. You can't negotiate that. Then depending on the program that you want to do, if you want to go into the sciences, something like BSc Nursing, Information Security, Information Technology, and the other related science programs, you need English, Maths, and Science. English, Maths, and Science. Then we take 3 best electives. Okay. 3 best electives. And again, for the business-related programs or the other field, then you can order humanities. Then we take either social studies. So if you have social studies, we can substitute it with that of inter-science. So Maths, English, social studies, and 3 best electives. That is not to say if you want to do any of the business courses and you have science, we won't take it. So your option become
broad enough.
Yeah, broad, because you can either go with science or social studies. And for emphasis, if you want to do BSc Nursing, for according to GTEC, it's not business and visual art students cannot do nursing, apart from that they can run or they can actually apply into any of the other program. It's not our decision, it's the decision of the country. So that is it for the entry requirements. Okay. And also that is for the WASI. Beyond WASI, we have other entry qualification, like somebody coming through mature. So once you have any formal education or you've had any formal education and you are 25 years or more than 25 years, you can come through entrance exams. That is the mature entry. So entrance exams where we take you through entrance classes and you sit for the entrance exams, after which you can enroll into any of the programs but nursing. Okay. Any of the programs but nursing. So that is it. If you have HND or diploma in any area and you want to do top up, depending on where you want to go, mostly when you want to continue in your specific field, you can either start from 200 or 300, and we have to vet the certificate and the transcript, and that is it. You get exemption and do a top up. So we are calling on you once you can see us. This is the opportunity. Okay. Yeah, you have to come because education is really good. It is good for your parents to leave you with mansions and other properties that we can talk of. But the point is, education is when you have it, nobody can take it from you. Your property can just go down one day, or somebody can, out of mischievous ways, take them from you. But for education, unless they take your head off and you go into the grave with it. So education is valuable, and you have to desire to upgrade yourself. Wherever you are.
How about application process?
Well, so for our application process, you see, we want to make life comfortable. And so gone are the days where you have to go and queue in banks. Sometimes you have to travel all the way to the campuses to pick a form. So for emphasis, our application form goes for 100 seats. 100 seats, you get it. And so you can quickly go and get some online. Once you have a smartphone or any phone, let me say the Yam or Coco Yam or whatever, you can still have access. So there's a short code that you can dial. So star 789 star 300 hash. Star 789 star 300 hash. And you dial and you follow the prompt to get an online number. So you are actually, it's more or less like dialing the short code to get your phone. The online serial number becomes you visit our website, click on apply to and put the online serial number short OSN to continue the process to fill. And we have the numbers there. Once you have a challenge, you can always call on us and we will assist you.
Coming in from Emmanuel on the requirements, and then also can go through of the heritage family. Heritage does not only just Ghanaian students. When it comes to international, the challenges of international students usually is sometimes about the cultural shocks. It's about they trying to find their feet quickly in order to mingle with the locals and also try to excel in academics. As your department exists, how challenging has that been for you, and how good are you doing?
Gone were the days where we did not have this establishment, the Student Success and Alumni Support Unit. So when the international students come in, they tend to quickly mingle with everybody and they find themselves wanted. But this time around, what we are doing differently is that we have some measures put in place and we have some week celebrations even for them. So the first thing is that when an international student applies to the school, we get their database and we have a separate orientation program for them where we teach them our culture, they do exchange, talk to the SRC on how campus life is and all those stuff. And then after that, we merge them with the non-international students, that means the Ghanaians that are here. We merge them together and we give them the broader perspective of the orientation. Right after that, they are assembled into their groups where there is weekly tutelage of how to go about things when you're here. Because definitely when they come to Ghana, they want to go outside and explore and see the tourist side and all those stuff. We don't stop them, no.
You want to go to Choco,
You want to go the Nimas and all those semi-dangerous places, but we don't let them go just like that. We give them all the precautions and the right measures for them to make sure that they are safe when they go outside. And also during the orientation programs, we invite practitioners or outsiders to come and teach them on safety bits and accommodation practices that they have to be doing so that they might not encounter any bad experiences. So our international students are treated like kings and queens. So if you want to feel that experience,
and so how do you treat the locals?
The locals, they're already kings. You see, when somebody's coming to your house, you see that
you say they're local champions.
They're not local champions. No, they go outside internationally and we fight and we win. I think 2018 or so, we won the Global Social Innovation Challenge, and this is just locals, as you say. We go outside and champion and go become giants and win like the whole abroad, like universities abroad. We go and talk to all the schools like, oh, we are not local champions.
Interesting. Let me take these messages as we try to wrap up. This one is coming from Edward, and Edward says, "Hey, no, they can talk."
Don't mind me, I'll trade like this. This is the school. They should blame the school now.
No, they can talk for Ghana. By the way, you wait for me. I'll be there shortly.
Come.
Anyway, that is Edward sending this one. This one is also coming from Tasha inside Castle, and Tasha says, "Please, how much is the school fees if I want to be there?"
It's very cheap.
So I think Emmanuel will touch on that before we wrap up on the show, which we're already doing in a little while. Let me take this last one, also from Lizzie inside Amanfro. Amanfro, I think it's also a Kaswa somewhere. Lizzie says, "Good show. My second time watching, and I'm already having so much interest in the show. Good job done, guys. Thank you so much, Lizzie, for also doing the watching on the show." But you might touch on that quickly, and then maybe your final words to our viewers this afternoon.
All right. So very side fees pay 60% of it if you can't pay, or ideally we expect our students or freshers to pay all their fees. But if for some reasons you can arrange with the school to pay a percentage, that is from 50 to 60%, and you make effort to clear the balance, which is 40%, before end of semester exam, so that you can sit to write exams. But again, we believe at Heritage, if you check the quality of education that we are giving to our students, is actually not is not equivalent to the amount that they are paying. We've already given out a lot of subsidy, and we are giving it out in the form of philanthropic activities. So that is that is the term, benevolence. So the point that I want to bring out is the value we are giving is way higher than the amount students are paying, and so money shouldn't be a hindrance. And my last words, well, a lot of schools are in Ghana, a lot of schools are in Africa, West Africa, and also in the world. But the point is, if you want to go to school and just have knowledge, head knowledge, then you can go anywhere that you want to go. But if you are a parent listening or watching, if you are a student seeking admission into a university and your focus is on going for education that will care about your whole being, not only about your head knowledge, your heart, your personality, emotional, and other areas, then I will recommend Heritage to you, because we are intentional about developing you as a person, not just giving you certificate or degree.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Nudin, we are wrapping up. What is in line from the office, and then your final words?
We are just waiting for you guys. Like, I don't know why you are still sitting in the house. What are you waiting for? Just come and join the big family. And one of the questions that we normally get most is, if I come to a private university, after that I won't even get a job. I won't go anywhere. I'll go back and sit in the house. I don't know which private universities you've been to, but you've not been to Heritage. So make sure you find yourself here, because right after school, even whilst you're in school, you become your own boss. Like, there's a whooping 100,000 Ghana cedis sitting down waiting for you to come and just clock it out. Because when you come with a business idea, what the school does is that they give you money, free money. Highlight is free money to start your own business. Just come here. The school is waiting for you. We are all waiting for you. Come and be part of this great family.
Thank you so much, Nurudeen Adams and Emmanuel Adumako, for honoring our invitation to be on Heritage in Focus.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been Heritage in Focus, and thank you so much for also doing the watching your various homes, and also those of you who are able to join on Facebook. We are so thankful to you as well. Let me say a very big thank you to Heritage Media Center, who have also been supporting us all along. And so if you're interested in doing what I'm doing and what we are all in the studio doing today, then look no further than Heritage Media Center. If you also want to handle camera or do video editing or videography or anything in multimedia, then Heritage Media Center is calling you to make that approach to join us here at Heritage Christian University College for everything that you are doing. And so you can contact the Heritage Media Center on 020-673-0382, 020-673-0382. And then also you can contact Heritage Christian University College for all the degree programs and also MSc programs. You can contact them on 020-229-8399, 020-229-8399, or 055-102-6164, 055-102-6164. My name is Dennis Abbey, and this has been Heritage in Focus. To the entire production crew, Francis Kojo Anero, Stephen Quiz, Philippa Sante, Kojo Ajavo, Beam Nation, Richmond, and all the crew, Michaelina, Wendy, everyone else. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. So we'll come your way again next week. Bye bye.
Hi there, welcome to the Fair Learning Commons. As a student of Heritage Christian University College, this space is my second home on campus. Let me give you a tour.
The ground floor is the first point of call when you enter the building. It houses the reference desk, where all inquiries are handled by professional and welcome library staff.
The floor is stocked with rich collection of art and humanity, as well as periodicals for leisure reading. It provides a congenial environment for studying away from the noise on campus.
Resources and staff here are so welcoming. Each student has a locker when they use the facility for security purposes. Lest I forget, this building hosts the best internet connectivity on campus.
Studying in the library has never seemed to be this relaxing and fun. With the creation of social learning common space, group learning just got more interested. It provides the right environment for collaboration while fostering community.
With a variety of furnishing and aesthetics, this space helps contribute to establishing a conducive atmosphere for focused academic endeavors.
Our patrons are assured of their security and that of their belonging with our 24-hour security surveillance.
This floor has an ultra-modern electronic section that features 20 desktop computers for library patrons. Additionally, it houses a rich collection of business, nursing, and information technology books.
For convenience, there are washrooms on this floor, as with all the other floors for our patrons, allowing them to be focused at all times.
The bonus to this floor is a seminar room, which has been set for video conference facilities, for training workshops, and other collaborative activities.
Now you have to be extra quiet here.
Just kidding. This floor is specifically designed for graduate students and faculty. They also need a meal time for research and collaboration.
I welcome you to our state-of-the-art library. Experience a welcoming atmosphere and a vast array of resources at your disposal to help you excel. Your journey to success begins here.